So today we have some of our friends here in Sweden, our Swedish friends.
Hello.
Hello everybody. And what we're doing today is we're doing a Swedes taste South African food. And let Benan tell you a little bit about our sponsor and how this came to be today.
So we have meat sponsored today from a place called the Lekker Shack over here, the logo. And we have some lovely drywors and biltong, as well as some boerewors that they provided to us. So yeah, thank you very much to them. They're based here in Gothenburg, and their meat is all 100% Swedish sourced, and I have to say, really fantastic quality. They ship all over Sweden. We're up in the north, and I was a little bit afraid that the shipping times and being meat frozen would be a problem. It really wasn't. So yeah, highly suggest that you give them a try. So tell us about our lovely friends that we have here.
Okay, so to my right we have Roland.
Hello.
Roland, say hello to everybody. And we have Ola.
Hello.
And Katie.
Hello.
And Stelia. With our little Nova there.
Right.
What we will start with is we have our biltong. So we have our biltong from Lekker Shack. And then we also have our drywors from Lekker Shack as well. And then this is just something we actually got from some friends that went to visit South Africa. They brought us back some simple chippies, but it's chutney flavored.
So yeah, maybe let's.
Yeah. Where do we start?
Yeah, let's start with the chippies.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think of the chippies.
Vill du smaka, mamma? Han lagar sig på dig. It's a little sour.
So chutney has a bit of a sweet sour flavor to it.
Yeah.
And that's what I think we love so much about it.
Yeah, but it tastes chutney. You can actually feel the taste of the jar
Yes.
that you put on the chicken or whatever you use it for.
Yeah.
Not that salty. I mean,
No,
it's just
it's
sweet
not
and
super
sour.
salty, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Really good
Good.
combination.
Ah, good. I'm glad you guys like it.
Like traditionally, not like traditionally, but I mean usually, like before you grill, like when people get there and stuff, you would have maybe some drywors, some biltong, some chips on the table. That's like our table snacks type of thing. So yeah, we have the drywors, and
This looks good.
And this is super South African flavors. It's pretty accurate, the drywors.
Lekker Shack.
do you want to try?
Yeah.
This is
please.
good. This is good.
How is it made?
Basically, it's beef and pork mince with spices, and then you take it through a grinder, much like you'd make a sausage, and then you will put it into a casing or whatnot, and it then gets dried. The same process almost as you do for torked meat or something like that. So you dry it.
Why can't I buy this in Coop?
What kind of spices are there normally?
Coriander is a
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah. I noticed them there.
So it's coriander, some sort of barbecue spices, but mostly I think the biggest flavor is probably salt, vinegar, coriander,
You can feel it. It's so good.
some sugar.
No, really
I
good
think
taste.
someone liked it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Yeah. So please have more if you want.
Goes great with the beer.
Ah. Noted. Wait. So next up we've got biltong, and again this is pure 100% Swedish meat, beef biltong. Yeah. So please try some biltong.
This is perfect.
So there's different ways you can have your biltong. There is super wet. This is sort of medium-ish.
Yeah.
And then you get like super dry, but like flaky dry almost. So for me personally, I've always liked my biltong like this, where it's sort of medium, more towards wet, and the fat is almost a little bit juicy. This has always been my favorite type of biltong. Yeah. And when you go to the butcher, and you're like, I want biltong, they're like, you say I want sliced biltong, and they will ask you how wet, and they actually give you the bigger piece before they cut it to feel how soft or hard it is, to see how dry it is. If that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very specific.
That's service.
You go order it. You're like, I want biltong with this much fat and dry or medium or wet.
This is the right way for me.
I like it like this too. You're gonna help me fetch the burries.
Yeah, of course.
So what we have now is boerewors, also sent to us by Lekker Shack. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So this is the more traditional boerewors that we're going to try in our boerewors rolls. Standard way to eat the roll is with tomato sauce and a little bit of mustard. So I've got a bit of a heat-packed mustard in here.
Yeah, the Coleman's mustard.
Yes, and often...
Hang on. Check it out. All gold.
All gold tastes real good.
Yeah. So this is, it's the closest thing that we could find to this was Heinz chili sauce.
Yeah, chili sauce was
which actually doesn't taste
similar.
like chili at all. It just tastes like the stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. Yeah. And do you wanna explain what boerewors is?
You go ahead.
It's
boerewors is basically dry boars before it became dry boars.
Sure. Slightly, yeah.
I think that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's quite delicious. Daniela tried to make smaller portions because we've got one more main after this, which we'd like you to try. So yeah, please dig in.
Yeah.
Looks interesting.
Oh, it's been so long.
It's better than Buymeacoffee.
With boerewors, there are many different types because it's such a popular thing. There's like so many different types of boerewors that you can get. Even just a combination of spices and stuff. This one over here, Jaco from the Lekker Shack sent to us to try, but we thought it's so delicious that we're going to put it on here. It's not available to purchase yet. So it's a concept wors. This is a cheese and cherry.
Yeah,
Wors.
maraschino cherries.
Yeah.
There's like sweet cherries.
Oh.
Yeah, and I have to say it's really delicious, and I think you can start producing it. So please, try some of this as well.
Already, it was
Yeah.
good.
I can take one more.
Right, take more now. There you go.
It is good.
That is good.
I like it.
I like it has also some structure in it. It's not that fine rind. It's just kind of
It's actually got a bit of...
bite into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our next dish that Daniela has put together from scratch, of course, is something that a lot of people will maybe not consider as a South African dish. When you think of them as South African dishes, you would think koeksisters, you know. But the bunny chow is a very South African thing, and it's actually part of the large Indian influence that South Africa has in their cuisine. And they believe that it actually originated from apartheid, which is yay, fun food. No, so where black South Africans were not allowed to go to takeout restaurants, or to go sit at restaurants, so they would get takeout food from the Indian shops in bread loaves. Right, so we'd get meat hidden in bread loaves. That's the law behind it. But now it's a very, very famous thing in South Africa. So it's traditionally not in
it's normally
in this
in a
form factor.
corner of, like if you buy a bread loaf, which is square, it's normally either half a bread loaf or a quarter bread loaf and the hollow out the middle.
Stands like
And,
this. Yeah.
and it stands like this, and then you've got your meat inside, and then of course the hollowed out part on top of the meat.
Yeah. And the super traditional way of eating a bunny is with your hands. It's like super messy.
Yeah, so we
But you don't have to. So that's why there's some cutlery.
So this is a lamb bunny. It's packing some heat, but it's still very much a mild curry.
Yeah.
So it's lamb, and you've got your veggies and things like that, and it's topped with some chutney and yogurt.
Oh, yeah, you
and
don't have
bananas.
the chutney. Yeah.
No,
You don't
I
have the
didn't
chutney
bring the
bottle.
chutney bottle. No.
Well, we'll put a picture of a chutney
Yes,
bottle in.
chutney. Well, dig in
Yeah.
and enjoy.
Thank
Wanna-
you.
It looks very
No,
interesting.
that's
Ah,
And you made this bread also, Daniel?
yes.
Yeah.
Pick up my ibland. Jo.
Very good. Yeah. You feel the spice, but not too heavy. But it's still it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a little hotter than this, but this is it's a good mild.
Yeah, I've had bunnies before where it burned so much my ears were itching.
Oj, oj.
Weirdest.
Meat was so good.
That's like it.
It's quite windy.
Yeah. The banana makes it interesting combination. Like,
It's you use the banana and the yogurt to balance out the heat a bit.
yeah.
Yeah, because it can get quite hot. It just sort of puts almost like a bit of a dampener on the burn. That's why I've always liked it. I learned that from my. We had some coloured friends in South Africa. They were sort of like Cape Malay or something. So they used to make biryani and those types of things all the time. And lots of curries and things. And they always put yogurts and banana on top. It packs a bit of heat after a while.
And googling and
Been sitting and googling?
yep. Yes.
Ah.
Getting ready.
Yeah, bobotie, buttermilk rusks. They might have something. I'm not sure if it's on there. Something called koeksister.
Okay, so a koeksister is basically it's a twisted donut. So it's platted dough, twisted donuts, and then it is drenched in like a syrup. You make like a special sort of almost lemony type of syrup, and it's thick and it coats it and it's glossy. And traditionally, like one of the things we like to do is we actually put it in the freezer because it really like gives it a bit of crunch and it makes it a lot more interesting from the freezer. So there's different ways to have your koeksisters, and everyone makes their koeksisters differently. Some people make them small and thin and much like you had. These are how I always like them, a little bit fatter, a little more doughier, and the syrup almost goes in and becomes chewy. So without further ado, this is some sort of dessert.
Yeah.
This is actually, it's not really something someone would have as a dessert per se. It's more like put out as a snack. Like a snacky dessert. It's not like
It's like-
entree dessert thing.
Yeah.
It's more like a
It's
grab
like
and eat.
cinnamon rolls for the Swedes.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
It's
a
like
thicker type of thing.
Yeah.
it's for tea.
Yeah.
Sure,
I think it'd
100%.
be- Thank you.
For
Sure.
the afternoon tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You'd have it with your like afternoon tea. Yeah. A small one.
Yeah.
And they were in the freezer, so they're even better now.
Very good. Yeah, we can really feel the lemon.
They're nice.
I like them.
Yeah. Let them go.
You fry them in oil or?
You make the donut,
Yeah.
like fried donut,
Yeah.
and after that, when it's steaming hot, like you just dip the oil off a little bit, and while it's really hot, you put it in the syrup, which has been frozen for 24 hours, so it's really sort of thick and sticky.
Yeah.
And then it coats and sucks in while it's hot,
Yeah.
and then you take it out. If you
Come
can.
on, Ola. I can see. I can see. I can convince you.
You see the smile on his face.
One more.
No, I shouldn't, but okay.
Yeah, exactly.
One more. I agree. One more. It's really good.
I can feel the calories.
Oh yeah.
There.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a few.
Going into the blood.
Like no other food puts you so much in touch with what's happening with your body.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, okay. Sugar.
The buzz.
Food was good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. And now for the last thing to taste. So a cup of coffee after lunch or dinner or a big meal is quite common across the entire world, of course. And over here we have rusks, or as I said, biscuit. Right, and you get different types of rusks. You get so many different flavors. With nuts
Mostly,
and fruits.
yeah. The traditional is buttermilk by
Yeah.
Omar.
Yeah.
Omar's buttermilk rusks, but
Yeah, and we tried to get Omar buttermilk rusks, and apparently it's banned. And I was like, wow, that's what's wrong with it? We've been eating it all this time, and it's something to do with, I think, as far as I can tell, that it's not produced with milk that is from certified farmers according to the EU. You know, so it's like a long roundabout way of saying it's not the right milk. You know, like there's no check mark on it. So anyway, but my mom made this rusks, and it's obviously super South African.
it's very much a Fika thing, but it's also very much for us a breakfast thing. Like you'll have a cup of coffee in the morning and have a rusk dipped in your coffee.
Yeah,
that's a very much a standard breakfast.
Yeah, like you don't feel like a big breakfast. You just quickly.
You grab a rusk and
Yeah.
you sort
I
it for the
like
day.
bacon and eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, 100%. So how you eat this is you dunk it in your coffee. And South Africans, they have a unique talent to know exactly the point at what.
When you can
Yes.
pick it up without
Yeah.
it falling
Yes.
apart.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But so you can just dunk it and eat it or eat it whichever way you want.
Yeah,
So,
preferably dunk it because they're normally quite hot.
Yes.
That's why they are dunkable. Rusky.
Is it nuts and
And bran, normally.
And
It's a bit similar as biscotti.
yeah,
That is very
Italian
much.
biscotti.
Well, biscotti and rusks, I think, are the same concept.
Yeah. Good.
I think we need to ask everybody what your favorite is. I think that's cool to see. Like, who enjoyed what and what was your favorite? So should we?
this is my favorite.
the biltong.
You like the biltong the most?
Yeah, I love it.
The same for me.
I love
Really
it. I love
like
it. I love
those.
it. And this curry was also very good. Yeah.
Awesome. So biltong curry.
Yeah, but as I said, I liked everything, but I also think the curry was the best for me
Awesome.
because it has a lot of taste and like kind of
That's
this high taste is very good.
Bunny.
Bunny chow.
Yeah.
Yeah, bunny chow.
Mhm.
Chow. And Stelia?
I would say the bunny chow was the.
Good.
And then these ones.
Oh yes, yeah. The Durvos. I think Katie's bouncing
The
between the
Durvos.
biltong and the
Yeah.
Durvos because I know that Katie was like, I don't know, she's like, I need to buy the horse at the shop.
Would you like to have some more? I really love them both. I really do. I could eat them just to the breakfast, lunch,
Yeah.
and then to the wine.
They're really nice with some beers and wine.
That's great. And that also pairs up so nicely. Like, you know, when you have like a snack board, like you have some crackers and some cheese, and then you have a bit of biltong. It makes a nice smorgasbord type thing. Yeah.
And you know how much I love meats. And
Oh,
then,
yes. I know.
charcuteries and
I know. So I'm so glad everyone got to finally taste
Yeah.
this-
actual flavors of South Africa.
Yeah, it was very nice to discover some South African food.
it's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Awesome.
I think it's been fun making it as well.
Yes,
well,
you know, I like to
For you, but I mean, it's been fun like helping a little.
Yeah, no, it's always fun putting things together and thinking of like the recipes and what would go down well. So I always have fun. So that's it for this week, folks, and thank you very much for joining us. And we'd like to say thank you to the Lekker Shack for supplying the boerewors and the druiwors and the biltong. And also thank you to Mom for helping with the Cook Sisters and our rusks and things like that. So yeah, and thanks to all our friends who came past and tried it all and participated in the video. So have a good one, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.